I think this lends directly into the checkup because Aaron Pierre unexpectedly shot up the timeline today when it was revealed him and Amy Adams have been cast in Sean Levy's Star Wars Starfighter movie alongside Ryan Gosling, Matt Smith, and Mia Goth. Holy fuck, what a cast with those 5 actors. That's insane. We also got our first look with Ryan Gosling and a younger actor that I don't have his name on hand. I don't know if you have it somewhere, but uh, we get it's a black and white photo. You get a mini mullet from um, Gosling. This hits theaters May 28th, 2027. Ricky, how surprised were you to see that both Aaron Pierre and Amy Adams are in this cast?
Shocked. Absolutely shocked. Aaron Pierre, like someone that Rebel Ridge, also voiced Mufasa in the latest Mufasa live action movie. He has climbed up the ranks to stardom, right? And he's going to be a Green Lantern. He's going to be John Stewart. So it's like, okay, this guy's making a name for himself. Um, did he have to be in a Star Wars movie? No, but he is, and he's not going to be the star of it. I'm interested to see if he's going to be a major supporting character or is he just going to be minor. But this is something that I just didn't see him doing. I think that he could be a lead in something, right? Even a lead in a potential, like, I won't say Star Wars, but like in a Starfighter like type movie. Like I could have seen an Aaron Pierre lead in this type of movie in the Star Wars universe, but he's going to be a supporting player here. I think that's interesting. And then the Amy Adams piece is insane because that just with Matt Smith and Mia Goth and Ryan Gosling already attached, even though, but he is already doing kind of the comedic turn here. But Matt Smith and Mia Goth with an Amy Adams now, that kind of puts a critical like stamp of approval on this project. And I'm not going to give it that, but on paper with the castings, it's trying to tell us that.
To me, Amy Adams was the shocking casting here. Aaron Pierre seems like he's just on this trajectory, where he went from Rebel Ridge, and then he's cast in Lanterns, and then he go join Star Wars. Like he's just part of 2 major IPs after the breakout that was Rebel Ridge, and this just seems likely. Amy Adams just is the most overqualified person in this cast compared to the rest. And that's shocking. It makes me think that she has almost like a Lupita Nyong'o type of role, maybe in The Force Awakens, where it's just voicing like a type of creature or something, and you don't actually see her face. Or maybe she's the villain. I don't know. That's Matt Smith and Mia Goth's in this, and Mia Goth, I assume, is going to be some type of villain here. So I think she's going to be like a Lupita Nyong'o type.
But she has been open to like comic books, Lois Lane.
Lois Lane. She wants to
I
go
could
back into
see her
that.
like being like the potential love interest for Ryan Gosling or something like in that nature. I could see a bigger role because she clearly is open to doing that because she has done it before.
When you see these names in this cast, Pierre, Adams, Smith, Gosling, Goth, I was so excited. I'm like, wow, what a cast. But then something dawned over me, and I was reminded that Sean Levy's directing this, and it reminded me of another IP franchise. And it makes me think the Star Wars Starfighter will be the next Jurassic World Rebirth. It's going to be something where the names are so enticing. The movie stars we love, we're going to see them with one of our favorite franchises, but it comes at a time where that IP is mediocre and it hasn't been good on the big screen for a long time. It just has so much vibes of Jurassic World Rebirth. I've kind of soured on it as I've thought on it throughout the day. Your thoughts?
I hate to say that that's freaking spot on. Like Gareth Edwards, excitement around a kind of a new director in the Jurassic World franchise. Sean Levy, some people would say, like a nice little new mix for Star Wars, right? You have a Ryan Gosling, one of the best actors on the planet. You have Mahershala Ali. You have Amy Adams. You have Scarlett Johansson. You have a Jonathan Bailey, up and comer, or up and comer as in like he's formidable, but like recently, like wow, like people are starting to recognize him, and he has that stardom. You have a Matt Smith here, right? I hate to say it, but shit, like you are right. And I think like with the Sean Levy aspect, I was already thinking like, this is like potentially could be the Jurassic World Rebirth. But when you look at the castings now, something that I was actually excited with, saying like maybe we could salvage something here. Crap, Jurassic World Rebirth, we never salvaged it with that cast. Here, then yeah, maybe we won't be able to salvage it with this cast either.
Yes. Like IP, we loved at one point, but we've fallen out of love with. Something that will excite us seems like it's this cast. And oh, can Star Wars come back? But I think it's just going to be another piece of mediocrity. It's just something where we've lost trust. If they had multiple strings of hits and then they had this movie coming out, we'd be excited. But it's just the fact that Star Wars has not been the same pretty much since Disney took it over. I know they've had their hits here and there, but just overall, when you look at, the inflation of projects, it's just more bad than good.
The problem is it's like a sports team in free agency or in the off you win the off season. You make some acquisitions, you pick up some free
That's it.
agents, but then things just don't gel, right? You have organizational misfunction. You have bad coaching, bad management, bad ownership. Here, like you have like Lucasfilm, bad bad ownership, bad management. Sean Levy, like coach, questionable coach. But you had a good offseason. You picked up some good cast. You won the offseason. You won the checkup, but are you going to actually win in the season? Are you going to win at this film critically? I have my doubts.
This is one of my favorite phrases you use. Did you win the checkup? Yes. But does that mean you're winning audiences over? Absolutely
What
not.
did it cost you? Everything.
Everything.